Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Evani, and if you are new here, then welcome to my corner of the YouTube universe, and if you are old here, then hey guys, welcome back. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you find it helpful, and subscribe down below so you don't miss any more videos from me. And without further ado, let's just jump into it. Today is not a product review or a hair tutorial or anything like that. It's just a quick little simple video based off of the comments that I've been getting on YouTube, and I can already tell y'all you're not gonna like what I'm gonna say. So I'm just gonna go over 5 guaranteed things that will grow your hair. These are guaranteed to grow your hair. They are fail-safe, they are fail-proof. It will definitely work all the way 100%. And it is not a product, okay? It's not a method. No, nothing like that. It is 5 things that will still grow your hair 100%. So let's just jump right into it. Number 1, patience. I know everybody says it and nobody wants to hear it, but patience is a virtue. This is guaranteed to grow your hair because you are giving yourself time and permission to figure out things, figure out what works for your hair, and give yourself space enough to actually grow your hair. Now, patience requires time. Okay, time will lapse whether your hair is growing or not, but a lot of times I feel like people come onto the channel and they leave comments like, oh, your hair must grow really fast, that's why it's like this. Like, I don't have any advantage over anybody else. Are some people genetically predisposed to faster hair growth? Absolutely. But are some people not? Absolutely. I do not consider myself one of those people, and I also feel like you have to have patience. This, although it's wrapped up right now, I'm coming up on my 2-year nappy anniversary in February. It just takes time. That's it. It takes time. It takes time. Let it pass. One of the reasons I was scared to go natural in the beginning was because I knew I would pretty much almost be 30 by the time I got the hair length that I wanted. But knowing all of that, you still have to move forward anyway. And the time kind of flies, to be honest. Allow yourself to have this virtue so that you aren't impatient thinking, hey, things should have been a certain way by now. No, no. Just be patient. Time will pass, things will move on, and your hair will grow. Number 2, consistency. Now, it's not just enough for time to pass and you to be patient and to sit there and twiddle your thumbs and think about it all the time or not think about it all the time. You actually have to develop a regimen that you stick to. Not something that you do for 2 or 3 months and then you quit for 6 months and then you pick back up for 1 month and then you drop it again for like 3 months. No, you have to do it all 12 months out of the year. And I know consistency is based on a lot of other things, especially other life events, but I also know that consistency is key. Patience is a virtue and consistency is key. You will have to do it and keep doing it and do it until you see results because they're on the way. Okay, they're coming. It's guaranteed. They're gonna come. You will see the growth. You will see the length retention. You will see everything that you want to happen in your hair regimen if you allow yourself to find out what works for you, be patient enough to figure out what it is, and 2, be consistent. Do it over and over and over and over and over again, week after week. Do it. Do it. Number 3 is self-discipline. This one is harder than the other 2. I don't know, everybody struggles with something different, but self-discipline is extremely important because there's not gonna be any teacher there or any professor there saying, hey, did you moisturize your hair tonight? Hey, did you put on your bonnet tonight? Hey, did you do your homework and find out what oils work for your hair? Hey, You know, it's all a self-discovery journey, and if you're not motivated enough to find out about yourself, nobody else will. I always encourage people to find out information for yourself, research ingredients for yourself, get the products and see if they work for yourself. Not just so that you know about your hair, but if you ever go to a salon to get your hair done, you can inform them so they can better be a service to you. It is your job to let them know certain things about your hair before going into it. Now, whether the stylist listens or doesn't listen, that's still your choice. You need to find somebody that is receptive. But you need to know you. You need to know you, and that requires self-discipline. A lot of times there is structure and curriculums for school, for work, for anything else in life. Okay, there's manuals, but when it comes to growing your hair or when it comes to something about yourself, you have to develop your own manual, and that requires discipline, and it does require time, and sometimes maybe talking to your mom or other people in your family, because they probably know they have the same properties. Who knows? But self-discipline, you need it. You definitely need it, because people a lot of times ask me why I know as much as I know. It's because when I first went natural, or when I first decided to go Texlaxed, or wanted to grow my hair out, or decided on a healthy hair journey, I needed to know information, and that is the first thing I went to grab for. Information, knowledge first, and not just what everybody else was feeding me, how I could apply it to myself. So self-discipline is extremely important, okay? Extremely important. Make sure that you put yourself on some kind of schedule and some kind of regimen, some kind of routine, so that you do see results. Because again, you need the patience, you need the consistency, do it over and over again, and you need to actually do it, okay? Nobody's gonna be there making you do it. Nobody's gonna be there making you do it. And number 4, it segues into my 4th point, stamina. It kind of goes back to point number 2, which is consistency, but it's not just that you do it, it's that you do it for long periods of time. Now, consistency is key. You have to keep doing it and doing it and doing it, but you kind of have to do it for years, okay? And one of the best examples I can think of here on YouTube is not just any YouTuber I could possibly name, but definitely Natural85. You have to do it and do it for a long, long time. Some of these YouTubers, people have been growing their hair out for 10 years, okay? And they have actually gotten results and gotten to their goals and stuck to their guns and figured out what works for them and kept doing it regardless of whatever else happens in the world. So you also need to have one of these qualities, okay? Longevity. You have to be able to do it and do it all the way out. Do it for a long, long time. Do it and do it for years. That's what it is. And especially with kinky curly hair, coily hair, wavy hair, your length retention, all the shrinkage, it'll get to you. You will feel like you're not making any progress, even though you are, and you don't see it unless you straighten it. It can be kind of discouraging, but you do have to stick to it, and you do have to do it for long periods of time. So I'm not gonna lie about that, but that also comes with the self-discipline. If you can be on a job for years, if you can go to school for years, then I feel like you could grow your hair for years. You could do it. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm praying for you. And number 5, the 5th and most important thing that you need to grow your hair internally. This is your moral compass. This is what you need to believe in here before you even start going to the store to buy products. You have to believe that you can do it. Okay, you have to have courage. You have to set your mind to do something, and you have to stick to it. Like, don't just believe it just because you saw a YouTube video, or don't just believe it this week. You have to believe it and keep believing it over and over and over again. And there will be times that you get discouraged. There will be setbacks. It is a journey. It is guaranteed to happen to you. I promise you. It is guaranteed to happen. I have not met any natural, any healthy hair guru ever that has just went from point A to point B and it's been smooth sailing and everything went exactly how they planned it out all 5 years they were doing it. Like, that never happens. that never happens. But you do need to believe that you can reach your hair goals. And a lot of times I feel like people fangirl over all the people on YouTube or all the people that you see in commercials and people that are featured on Instagram. It's not that they got there at the drop of a dime. Could they be genetically predisposed to growing their hair and, you know, they didn't have to try? Absolutely. But most people do put a lot of work and energy into it, and I know they make it look like it didn't take all of that, but it does. But it does. I know, because people fangirl over my hair and then they'll be like, oh, what did you use? And it's like, you know what? You gotta start in here first. You gotta start in here. So patience, consistency, self-discipline, stamina, and belief are 5 things that are guaranteed to grow your hair. They will, and you have to start in here before you head over to Sally's. So make sure that you have your head right before you have your hair right, because the hair will follow. The hair will follow. It'll be blowing in the wind, girl. I pinky promise, but you have to commit yourself to this thing, and it is guaranteed to grow your hair because you care enough about it to exercise all 5 of those qualities. So I just wanted to come on and make this video really quick because I want to encourage you guys to do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Believe in yourself. Do it for yourself. I believe in you. I am over here rooting for you. I see people all the time that, you know, say I gave up and I threw a relaxer in there, or I gave up and threw relaxers in my daughter's hair. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. And sometimes you just need somebody in your encouragement corner to like keep you going. Just keep you going. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe down below again so you don't miss any more videos from me, and click the bell so you get the notifications whenever I upload. And don't forget to check out any of my previous uploads right here before you click off and binge watch season 2 of Stranger Things. You could click on like one more of these videos right here. Help a sister out, and if you do, then I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.